Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am going to touch base a little bit about our foundations in Mary Kay. We have a lot to choose from, lots of shades, lots of formulas, and you may be going, how in the world am I going to pick which one is right for me? Let me help you with that. But first, you always want to start with a clean face. I already have that part of my skincare done, and I want to talk a little bit about our foundation primer. Comes in a little tube like this. It does not take very much foundation primer to do your entire face. I myself don't do my whole face. Um, just my cheeks and my forehead. So, and what your foundation primer will do, it has an SPF of 15, so it is going to help with a little sun protection, and it's kind of like a primer for your walls. It's going to fill in any imperfections that you have in your skin, as well as keep your foundation in place. So, and if you have oily skin, foundation primer is awesome because it will help mattify. So if you want to just do your T-zone, it will help absorb the oil and keep your foundation looking fresh as well. So the next thing is, what formulas do we have? We have our CC cream that also has an SPF of 15 in it. It is correcting very light coverage, perfect for summer. It is probably my go-to 90% of the time. We have our finishing powders, which open this one for you. They are our, like a mineral powder, goes on with a brush, and very, very sheer buildable coverage. It's got a little snap in the cover here. It's got little things that you can open and then close it so that you don't end up with a ton of foundation in the cap when it is bouncing around. And then with this one, you just put a little on your brush, tap it off a little bit, and then apply. And with all foundations, you want to go in a downward motion so that when it grabs onto those fine hairs on your face, they are all laying flat. That is the second CC cream finishing powder. We also have cream to powder foundations. If you are one who likes to put your foundation on with a brush or with a sponge and have it dry to a powdery finish, this is a great one for that. And our last two, we have what we call our luminous foundation. Comes in ivory, beiges, and bronzes in both our luminous and our matte formulas. Luminous is for dry skin. Matte is for your combination to oily. It helps absorb that excess oils so that your foundation stays nice all day long. So now, once you have decided which type of foundation you want, whether you're looking for a CC cream or a little bit more coverage from our either luminous or our matte foundations, or if you prefer a cream foundation or a powder foundation, we have all those covered. Now is time to decide which foundation shade you need. There's usually a couple of questions that we ask to help us decide that. And then one of them being, do you tan or burn? Are you normally consider yourself an ivory, beige, or bronze? And which formula do you prefer? Then we do what we call a stripe test along the side of your jawline. And I'm going to do that with our CC creams here. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger, and then I'm just going to swipe. Now that one is our very light, I believe. Yes, and then this one is our light to medium. Huh, I should have brought something to wipe the excess off my finger. I did not do that, so maybe we'll do a little stripe over here as well. We'll just put the extra over there. So this one is the next. I'm just backwards in my camera, so it just messes with my head. I apologize. So that is the light to medium. And the next shade I'm going to pull out is our medium to deep. Now, the reason I'm doing these is because, like I said, I like the CC creams for my everyday looks. And I am getting to the point where I think I need to switch foundations from one to the other. And what you're looking for is the one that just blends in. So this one, may have put it too far back on my face. So try this side. Okay, that is the medium to deep. And you want to do this in good lighting so that you can see. As you can see, that first one that I put on is it's our very light, and it is too light for my skin tone. And I am checking. Yes, that is light to medium. So we're going to go back a little further with this one. So then you check to see which one has blended in the best, and that is the shade that you want to go with. So I am going to say that this one is a little bit dark yet. I was thinking maybe I needed to switch to that one. And the middle one is definitely too light, which is what's over here. So with that, I am going to go with the light to medium as my shade, and I'm going to take my foundation brush. I love our foundation brushes. They are angled, and they just do a really nice job of coverage. I take one pump, which is not much foundation, and I just dot it all over my face after I have done the foundation primer, which is going to hold my foundation, give me a smooth template to work with, and help me to have a flawless look on my foundations. So if you are following along, make sure you comment so that we know that you are here and that you are maybe learning something. Let me know what foundation shade you think you are. And if you think that you may be needing I just dropped a lid.